Is Granny, the gourmet cook and zany star of the Beverly Hillbillies, Irene Ryan.
Thank you.
Max Baer Jr. spent nearly a decade working beside Irene Ryan on one of the biggest television shows in America. To millions of viewers watching at home, their relationship looked simple. On screen, Jethro and Granny joked with each other, laughed together, and delivered some of the funniest moments on television. But the truth behind those scenes was far more complicated than the audience ever realized. When the cameras stopped rolling, the tone could change quickly. Max Baer Jr. was young when the show began. Irene Ryan had already spent decades in entertainment. She came from an older world of vaudeville, radio, and stage performances where timing had to be perfect and mistakes were not easily forgiven. Those two worlds did not always blend smoothly. They argued about dialogue, they argued about pacing, sometimes they even argued about how a single joke should land in a scene. Crew members who worked long days on the set knew that Irene Ryan expected everything to be done exactly right. Some guest stars found her intimidating, others simply tried to stay out of her way. For years, Max Baer Jr. rarely spoke about those moments. The public loved the image of the Beverly Hillbillies family, and nobody wanted to disturb that picture. But time changes things. Now, in his late 80s, Max Baer Jr. is the last surviving main cast member of that legendary show. Buddy Ebsen is gone. Donna Douglas is gone. Irene Ryan has been gone for decades. And as the last witness to those years, Max Baer Jr. has finally begun sharing what it was really like working beside the woman who played Granny. Max Baer Jr. was born on December 4, 1937 in Oakland, California. From the moment he arrived in the world, he carried a name that already meant something in America. His father, Max Baer Sr., was one of the most famous heavyweight boxers of the 1930s. Long before Max Jr. could understand what fame meant, his father had already become a national figure. In 1934, Max Baer Sr. stepped into the ring against the massive Italian champion Primo Carnera at Madison Square Garden. The fight was brutal. Carnera was knocked down again and again until the referee finally stopped the match in the 11th round. That victory made Max Baer Sr. the heavyweight champion of the world. Although he lost the title less than a year later to James J. Braddock, the legend had already been written. Over his career, he recorded 71 wins, 13 losses, and an incredible 53 knockouts. Those numbers alone made him unforgettable. But Max Baer Sr. was more than just a fighter. He had a larger-than-life personality that attracted attention wherever he went. Newspapers loved writing about him. Fans packed arenas to watch him fight. When Max Jr. was born, he did not grow up in an ordinary household. He grew up inside a story people were already telling. The Baer family history stretched far beyond boxing. Max Baer Sr. came from German Jewish heritage, connected to the Alsace-Lorraine region of Europe. His wife, Mary Ellen Sullivan, brought Irish roots into the family. That mixture created a household shaped by strong cultural traditions and strong personalities. One symbol that often followed Max Baer Sr. throughout his career was the Star of David he wore on his boxing trunks. He began wearing it publicly during a time when anti-Jewish propaganda was spreading across Europe. Many observers believed the symbol was a direct message to the growing influence of Nazi ideology, especially during the build-up to his fight with German boxer Max Schmeling. Whether it was pride, defiance, or simply personal expression, the image became part of the Baer legend. And when Max Jr. was growing up, that legend surrounded him. Boxing was not the only form of fame in the family. Max Baer Jr.'s uncle, Buddy Baer, also became a heavyweight boxer. In 1941, Buddy Baer challenged Joe Louis for the heavyweight title in Washington, D.C. During the fight, Buddy Baer actually knocked Louis through the ropes in the first round, a moment that shocked the crowd. But the match ended in controversy when Buddy Baer was disqualified after chaos erupted in the ring. Years later, Buddy Baer transitioned into acting and appeared in numerous films and television programs throughout the 1950s and 1960s. That meant young Max Jr. grew up watching two different worlds collide in his family. In one room, there were stories about championship fights. In another room, there were conversations about Hollywood sets and movie roles. Without realizing it, Max Baer Jr. was growing up with both careers within reach. Despite that background, Max Baer Jr. did not immediately follow the same path as his father. Instead of boxing, he focused heavily on sports and education. While attending Christian Brothers High School in Sacramento, he earned letters in 4 different sports. That kind of achievement required discipline, endurance, and a serious work ethic. Golf eventually became one of his strongest interests. As a teenager, he won the junior title at the Sacramento Open twice, proving that his athletic talent extended far beyond the boxing ring his father had dominated. Years later, in 1968, he played in the Andy Williams San Diego Open Pro-Am tournament alongside professional golfer Charlie Seaford, one of the first black golfers to break barriers on the PGA Tour. Together, they won the Pro-Am portion of the event. For Max Baer Jr., that victory demonstrated something important. He was not just the son of a champion, he was capable of building achievements of his own. Before acting ever entered his life seriously, Max Baer Jr. also served in the United States Air Force. He worked as a medical technician at Gunter Air Force Base in Alabama. The job had nothing to do with fame or entertainment. It required technical training, discipline, and responsibility. For a young man growing up in the shadow of celebrity, that experience offered something valuable. It grounded him. After leaving the Air Force, he attended Santa Clara University, where he earned a bachelor's degree in business administration with a minor in philosophy. It was an unusual combination. Business taught him how systems and money worked. Philosophy trained his mind to question ideas and think critically. Ironically, the man with that education would soon become famous for playing one of the most clueless characters in television history. Acting entered his life almost by accident. In 1960, Max Baer Jr. happened to be eating lunch at Warner Brothers Studios when a studio executive noticed him. The executive commented that he looked similar to actor James Garner, who had recently left the popular television series Maverick. The executive asked if he had ever considered acting. Max Baer Jr.'s response was practical. He asked how much the salary would be. When he was told the salary would be about $250 a week, he agreed to try it. That single decision launched his acting career. Soon, he began appearing in various television series, including Maverick, Surfside 6, Hawaiian Eye, and Cheyenne. These roles were small but important. They allowed him to learn how television production worked. He learned camera timing, line delivery, and the rhythm of filming scenes quickly under tight schedules. Those experiences quietly prepared him for the role that would change his life forever. In 1962, he walked into an audition that would transform him into a household name.